G'day and welcome to Duckzorly Gaming and episode 35 of our 24-day seasons challenge on Sherwood Park Farm. Hope everyone's doing really well today, and as we power along on our 24-day journey, today we are finalising our harvest. We have our two fields up to the north. If I just bring up my HUD, whoops. So fields 9 and 11 up north. We have to get the crop off those. I think it's a soybeans crop. So we're going to head up there and see if we can beat the rain to getting most of that crop harvested. So without further ado, let's go. So we're just going to take the one harvester up, and better take the header. Well, actually no, that's not what I want. That's the headers. The header's already up there. So let's go up and collect that. So I left the other header up there on the way back from field 24 in our episode yesterday, where we finished off camera and just offloaded the contents of the harvester and all that. And so today we're ready for a fresh start as I just take out the Xerion. That's okay, nobody saw that. And yeah, so we'll just head up through here. A bit rough today, and yeah, so we've only got these two fields to go, and that's the end of our harvesting basically for autumn. The only thing will be left to harvest now will be some grass, so we'll get as much grass and hay harvested as we possibly can. So like all around these fields in here, we'll get some grass mown and get those in, just a stockpile, so we've got those ready to go. Not that we can do anything else with them other than use them for our animals, but we can certainly have it all stockpiled and make the most of it for later on. Oh, and also obviously produce some silage, and we can use it to power up the BGA, which is probably the most important thing, is to keep the BGA running, so we can make some money from the output of that. So we're in day 13 of autumn, so we've hit the halfway mark of autumn. And as you can see, we've got rain is due and basically imminent. So we don't know when we'll get it, but it'll be any time soon. So what we will do is we'll try and get this crop done as quick as we can, and see if we can get the other. I'm not going to bother about collecting the swath from this one. So we're not going to collect that at all. So the rain can have its merry way with that if it likes. Fold him up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put the worker on here. Oh, I'll get a bit jittery there. Oh, I always want to turn it on without unfolding. Does anyone else do that? Alright. Lower. Turn him on. Getting started. Okay, that's good. Straw's not available for this anyway. And away he goes. So he's off and running. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just head back over and find what we're going to transport the contents of these two fields away in. So we'll be right back. Okay, so we're going to take the Kenworth with the 3 trailers on. Not that we're necessarily going to need this much, but it's just up here on the farm and it's ready to go. So we'll take him out and get him to offload the combine as we need it, and then we'll be good to go. Once we get up here, we'll have a look and see what the status is of everything else for our farm currently. Progressing quite well. Our animals are quite okay for the moment, I think. Another day or so before we need to sort of do much work with them, but we might give them a top up depending upon what happens with this rain that's supposed to be coming in. And then we'll also check out the biogas, and we'll see if we can come up with a plan of what we might do in relation to winter planting, which I mentioned at the towards the end of the last episode. Okay, so in the last 24 hours we've released 2 videos. Surprise, surprise. One of those being the Broad Acres episode 2. So I hope you can check that one out. That one's available on the on my channel. Also available on the Three Dudes Gaming Network, PCSG, in the forums, or on my Facebook page, the Duckzorly Gaming Facebook page. Yeah, so we've got that one off and running. So finish the introduction, and then episode 3 will be getting firmly into our multiple unit heavy haulage type farming. So that'll be when the fun really starts. So 4 or 6 combines running concurrently, 2 or 3 trucks, overloaders, balers, all that sort of stuff. So we'll be very busy, and it'll certainly tax the computer and the graphics card to its maximum. So should be good fun. Should be good fun. Anyway, in the meantime, we're just going to worry about what we've got here. So if I just bring my glance back a little bit. There we go. So he's got 15%, so he's going to do both these fields quite easily. So this is going to be overkill with the truck, but that's okay. It is what it is. So what we might do is we might just, while we're waiting, we might just fast forward and get this combine to finish this field, and what we'll do is we'll actually move the truck down to the other field, field 9, and he'll be ready down there, because we're only going to need to offload him down at that field. We're not going to need to do him up here because the combine has plenty of capacity to deal with that. So I'll park him down here, and then we'll walk back up to the combine and bring him down when he's finished. So we'll just accelerate time, and we'll be back very soon. Okay, welcome back, and as you can see we've almost finished now, so we'll just wait for him to do his turn, and then we'll actually take over from him, and then head down to field 9, and we'll be going in field 9. Sorry about that. Yeah, so there we go. So now we just wipe that little bit out. Alright, so what else we got going on? So over the next few days I'm planning on getting hopefully a couple of extra mod reviews out. We've almost finished our mod review on the Horsch DLC for the DLC pack that was at Agritechnica in Hanover. So that should be ready to go hopefully this week. There's a fair bit in that, so that's why it's taking a little bit of time. So apologies for that, but I'll get that out as soon as I can. Also got a review coming out on the GTX Mods Big M 2017 version, the updated version. That should be coming out soon as well. We've also got a repair truck. There's a repair truck that's available on American Eagles Modding, and so we've been giving that a bit of a run. So we're going to do a review on that. And I figured I might return back to, well, not return back, I've only found out about them recently. I might do a review on Stevie's Harvesters and Headers pack, which is what this is part of. Just sort of show you all the stuff that's available in that pack, because if you're a bit like me and you didn't know about it, you may be missing out on some good mods, some good modded harvesters. So we'll give that a look-see. All right, so I'll offload him there. Now I've totally butchered that. I should just reverse to start with. Now I couldn't help thinking to myself it'd be perfect to run the old Benny Hill theme song for when we do our fast forwarding, but unfortunately, for to do that we get a copyright strike, and I'm not going to pay thousands of dollars for the rights to use it. So anyway, just think about it when we're fast forwarding that I've actually put that tune in there instead. Alright, so I'll get him going here. Again, I'm not going to worry about looking after him. So again, we'll fast forward until it's finished. So we'll be back with you again very soon. Okay, so as you can see, it looks like the rain's about to hit. It's starting to get a little bit overcast, so we're expecting the rain to hit any second. So what we will do is we'll put out our, I'll put the pipe out while he's under control of the AI. And what we'll do is we'll, whoops, see, we shouldn't press the wrong key. Well, what we'll do is put the pipe out here now. and we'll head on over here and get the truck, and we'll offload the combine. And then what we can do is we can go and unload the truck while it's raining, and then progress on to doing some other little chores while we wait for the rain to clear up. So there it is, just on cue. So we'll jump out. Offload him. Alright, yes, while we wait for this to offload, had an interesting afternoon, and well, weekend really. We installed a new 6 terabyte hard drive. This machine I'm running it on has actually got, well, we've got 5 hard drives in it, so we've 6 hard drives. Got an SSD for the operating system. Got a hybrid drive for programs, Google Drive, and my work stuff and volunteer stuff, all that sort of stuff. Oh, don't want that one. And the other 4 drives are basically for data, games, photos, etc., etc. Mainly photos, really. But so I found that I had a 2 terabyte drive, which is what I'm using for my games directories, and also I was using that for my video repository and archiving. So I found that we were very quickly filling up. It doesn't take long when you're doing all these videos, especially if you're keeping all the archives and stuff like that, which I am at the moment. So needed to expand the storage capacity. So we bought a 6 terabyte. Got that installed, transferred across all the files. That took me about 2.5 hours, I suppose, to transfer all the files across. And then we had to swap over the drive letters and designations, and just make sure the software was working, which it did. That was quite seamless. But in doing so, and it's only Farming Simulator that did it. In trying to launch Farming Simulator, because I changed I didn't actually technically change the path for Steam because it was still on the drive, or the same drive letter. But for some reason, whereas some of the other games sort of tried doing a little bit of a file check and they fixed themselves up and they were fine, Farming Simulator gave me you have a copy violation something or other message. So it was basically telling me that I had an illegal copy or something along those lines on my PC. So I thought, alright, no worries. You should be able to fix that pretty quick, either by doing a file validation or a reinstall. So we did the file validation, made no difference, still come up with the same message. So okay, no worries, so we'll do an uninstall and reinstall. So we did that. Now, I backed up all my save games and my mods and all that from my Farming Sim directly under Farming Sim directory in the document section under Windows 10. And then reinstalled Farming Simulator, and the files were still there on the sorry, going to go back to the field. The files were still present in the documents directory, so I thought, oh, okay, all good. Launched Farming Simulator, didn't have a problem with it, but wouldn't recognise any of the mods, wouldn't recognise any of the folders, wouldn't see the save games or anything like that. That was a bit bizarre. Anyway, so I deleted out the documents folder and copied across the backup which I'd made beforehand, just in case something like this happened. And no, it still didn't work. I uninstalled Farming Simulator, deleted the documents folder, reinstalled, ran Farming Simulator, that ran fine. Copied across the backup again, worked fine. Thought, right, here we go. So came back in to, it was actually Beaver Creek. I was playing Beaver Creek, just testing it out. Stevie's new map is coming out, and I got the copy violation message again. I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. Anyway, ended up uninstalled Steam, uninstalled all the games, and I've got quite a few that are installed, not as many as probably some others, but enough. And ended up downloading what, 350 gig or something total for the afternoon, and then finally got it to work again. So a bit bizarre, but anyway, it is what it is. All right, so here we are with the rain. Let's go see what we're going to do. What we'll do is we'll have a look at our status at the moment. So where are we? So now we have all the fields that are harvested, as you can see here. I'll go back and select the grass and just see what status the grass is at. So all harvested. The grass fields still here showing as harvested. There's a bit of grass that's available around the place. Not worried about that so much yet. I'll let that grow a little bit more if I can get a bit more growth out of it. We've got plenty to do down at the biogas down here, and we've got to keep our greenhouses over here going as well. Insofar as stock, I haven't got much in the way of sunflower. That's a big deal. We've got plenty of sugar beets, so what we're going to do is we're going to look for a good price for sugar beets. We can sell some of them off. Similarly with potatoes, we can sell some potatoes off. And we have plenty of straw and grass and hay. Probably what we'll do is we'll keep most of the straw and the grass and use that in the biogas. What's that, silage? Silage? Can't remember. Can't remember which one was which now. Anyway. Yeah, so we're pretty much right there. Anyway, so we'll work that out. Maintenance, what have we got here? Just looking at the outgoing prices we've got. Although I'm sort of making much sense of that, but anyway, we don't worry about that either. That's okay. We're still making enough money at the moment. What have we got here? So the animals are okay. We have a fair bit of manure, liquid manure to pick up. In fact, we've got a lot of liquid manure. So what we might do is we might go and get the manure from the pigs and the cows and transfer that across to the biogas. So what we'll do is we'll head on over to the biogas. Oh, whoops. No, I need that one. Sorry. Over here in the biogas. Where's one of our trucks? There we go. To enter him. Right, take this one. I'll put together a B-double, sand little B-double, and we'll go and collect all the manure. And hopefully by that time the rain will have stopped and we can finish off that field, and we'll be good to go. So obviously we're going to give these a good washout because these are normally our water tankers, these two, but they'll suffice for today. Okay, off we go through the directly through the farm. It's the easiest route. Collect all the manure and then we'll come back and dump that off. Like I said, hopefully by that time the rain should be almost up and over. Really must get that steering wheel back out too. Whoops, we ran into the tree. It's alright, it came good. Let's slow down. Otherwise the wife at the farmhouse will get a little bit upset. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll go down this way. We won't try and go down through that the hairpin corner near the bottom end of the sheep farm. Whoops, wrong cameras. So we'll head around this way. Caught up there. Reefy will be having a good old laugh again. Hi Reefy. So might as well collect the pigs first. Things will be over this way first, and then we'll get into the cows. And what we'll do is we'll come in actually through the other way. You don't have to worry about trying to turn around. Oh, there we go. The rain stopped. Now just have to wait for the crops to dry, the fields to dry. All right. I can't remember how the trot's just in there. Am I going to be able to get it easily enough? That is the question. Oh, there we go. And look at manure going in there nicely. Alright. So about 18,000 I think, wasn't it, for the pigs? Okay, 19,000. Alright, now we'll head on into the cows and pick it up from the cows. A load of manure there that needs to come out as well. This one might be a little bit more interesting. So there we go, we're refilling both simultaneously. Whoops, it's smelly, get out of there. Let me work out why my jump doesn't work. Alright, I'm stuck in the pit. Alright, let's do it the easy way. Okay, we're out of the pit, we're all good. Alright, so we've almost finished taking all the slurry out. We got a full load in the back tanker. And it's almost a perfect full load. There's only 3,000 litres left in the tank there, so that's good. That's good, we brought both trailers. Alright, so now we'll head on out and back down to the biogas. Tight corner there. Alright, away we go. Down this way. We'll go the longer way. No, it's not that much longer. So we won't get in trouble for going screaming past the farmhouse. Just got to watch out for the occasional bluey to make sure we don't get a ticket. I think we're pretty safe on this map, but we don't have to worry about it. Alright, so once we've done this, we've got that finished harvesting that field we're working on now, So that's going to be today's game day done. Which means we're going to have, what, another 10 days of autumn of trying to find things to do. So I would imagine that in relation to recording, there may not be that much recorded over the next few days. I'm not going to bother recording just when I'm feeding the animals, because we've done that enough already, and it can get a little bit boring. And I'm not going to do a lot of recording of biogas movements, because we'll be doing that in winter anyway. So we might sort of fast forward a little bit and not necessarily record all the stuff from the next few days. We'll just see how it goes. Alright, so let's just dump all this in here. I'm pretty sure I can dump it here. Make sure to make a bit of money. Won't be too much, but anything's a bit better than nothing. Very slow unload, but anyway, that's all good. I was just looking at my YouTube stats, and I'm very happy to say that we had 182 subscribers, so thank you to all those that have subscribed. But I've finally got some videos with a few more views. I've got my highest rated video at the moment is 450 views, and the second one not far behind that with 432 views. So that's great. I'm more than happy with that. We got 388 and 263, so yeah, happy with that. Better than seeing one or two, but yeah. So far my most popular videos have been the episode 1 for Broadacres, the Platinum DLC preview video, as opposed to the Platinum DLC review video, which I released today. Or yesterday actually. The convoy mode courseplay video is rated very highly, and then it comes down to the mod review, so the Oshkosh package and the custom road train. So there you go. Very happy with that. Alright, so we offload the B trailer now. What that get us? The A trailer got us, I missed the graphic come up. Not much. Not even $10,000, I don't think it was. Anyway. How much is manure? What's it selling for? Oops. Yeah, not much. So. Yeah, that's alright. Don't worry about that. A little bit of extra money. Well, we're on 217,000, I think we were. So, actually, what have we got so far today? Sold milk. Biogas plant income. So 16,000, is that right? It's not changing. Maybe it's going to change when it finishes. No, it's finished. So, $16,904. That's not too bad. Well, that's 100,000 litres, so yeah, as we thought. 160, or whatever it was. Anyway, that's alright. Not being very informative or talkative at the moment, anyway. So let's just get that changed. Alright, so, we'll park these trailers back in here. They can get washed. Then we take 100 back over here. What we might do is, because we don't know how long it's going to take for the fields to dry out, we might call this episode here. When we come back, we will have most likely finished Field 9's harvest, And we'll then move on to, well, whatever else we're going to do. So we'll start moving all this stuff out. We've got, let's have a look over here. 75,000 litres of manure we can use. Maybe a fair bit of silage in there. So what's that missing there then? We need some straw. We might bring some straw down so we can produce some more manure. So we've got that stockpiled ready to go. 154,000 litres of solid fertiliser. And we've got 86,000 litres of liquid fertiliser. And the fuel truck, we've got 46,000 litres of fuel. So the biogas needs to fire back up again. We've got 78% full for digestate. So we probably need to get that going again. Now I would assume that all of our, yep, that's all cleared in, so that's all gone. And our compost, still got 20,000 fuel, so that's okay. 40,000 straw and all odds and ends in there. So obviously where compost is full, so we need to empty our compost. Yeah, 120,000 litres. So we're all good to go pretty much with contents for greenhouses, all that sort of stuff. So that's what we'll do next. We'll get all those topped up, although they have only just been topped up the last day or so. So yeah, next task will be a lot of biogas stuff, and then in the day or so after that it'll be our animals. Anyway, I thank you very much for joining us today in this latest episode of our Sherwood Park Farm 24-day seasons challenge. Please press that like button. If you're a subscriber already, thank you once again for your continued loyalty and keeping my channel running. And if you're not a subscriber, please press the subscribe button, which will be coming up on your screen very soon. And please don't forget to go check out the PCSG website and also the Three Dudes Gaming website. I'm a member of both, and you'll see my content on both of those channels, and you can interact with me there and also in my Discord channel. All the details are down below. And at that point, until next we meet on Sherwood Park Farm, this is Duckzorly at Duckzorly Gaming, wishing you a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you again soon. See you later. Bye.